blood is life. It doesn't matter if you are a man or a woman, white or black, if you have one opinion on politics or another. The blood in your veins is exactly the same as the blood in the veins of hundreds of millions of people around the world. We can't synthesize blood in a safe and always effective way, but what we can do is to share our blood with others. In blood donation centers like this one in Poznan City in Poland, thousands of people every year give something back from their bodies. During one visit in a place like this, you'll be able to donate 450 milliliters of blood. It's not dangerous. You'll just need to take it easy that day. Skip your gym or your jogging session, but your body doesn't know that. From the body's point of view, blood donation is similar to hemorrhage. It's you who must decide to come here, lay down on a comfortable chair, and give your blood to help someone. So, if you think about it like this, then all the people working here and all the donors are freaking heroes. Zero pain. Everything is okay here. You can go to the donation room. It's good to drink some tea or coffee before you donate your blood. It will help you go through it with no problem. And it's free. It's good to visit us after a big but healthy breakfast. You should also be well rested and well hydrated. Drink about 1.5 liters of fluid. Every day around 100 people come to the donation center. They donate around 50 liters of blood in total. I'm planning not to faint. I did donate before, but it was like 10 years ago. Please, don't use this arm too much after donation, and avoid any physical activity today. That sounds good to me. Can you repeat this to my wife? Boring. Please, do not chew gum. We ask people who come here to donate their blood not to chew gum or to eat candy. It's very important because if the donor faints while chewing gum, they might choke on the gum. And we wouldn't like that to happen. I've been donating my blood for 6 minutes and I feel great. A very nice lady who was out of the shot told me to tell you that it didn't hurt at all. And it's true. This is what it's all about. Red gold, blood. The task of the Department of Preparation is to retrieve the most important components from blood. Red blood cells, plasma, and platelets. In blood transfusion, you don't use all of the blood, but just the missing components. Every portion of the donated blood needs to be transformed into components. We need to produce red cells for patients with anemia, platelets for patients who bleed because of thrombocytopenia, and plasma for patients who bleed because of reduced blood coagulation. This is the main job of the Department of Preparation, to transform the donated blood into specific elements. The blood is taken out of the separator and divided into components through a centrifuging process, and looks like this. Like I said, red cells are at the bottom, plasma is on the top, and between them is a thin layer of leukocytes, which we use to produce platelets. These automatic separators are very smart. They not only break down blood into components like plasma and red blood cells, but also weigh it with automatic scales, and then send that information to the system. Everything is done automatically. They even seal the drain of the bag. In this way, we get a bag of red cells. This is what patients in hospitals need. You, as the donor, are asked in the questionnaire if you agree that your plasma, made out of the blood, is used in the fractionator. Sometimes, you mark no. I would like you to think it through, because plasma is rarely given to patients in hospitals, as there aren't many ways to use it in transfusion. What we need is red cells, platelets, not the plasma itself. We need the components that make up the plasma, such as proalbumins, immunoglobulins, which let the blood coagulate, and which are extracted from plasma by the fractionator. If you won't agree to give your plasma for the breakdown of components with a fractionator, we can't produce the most important elements for the transfusion. We can't help the patients, and the unused plasma might go to waste. So please, if I've convinced you, allow us to use your plasma in the fractionator. Donors should come to us after a healthy breakfast. It shouldn't be fatty. You also shouldn't drink alcohol not only on the same day, but also on the previous day. When a donor is coming after a greasy breakfast, then what we get from their blood is something like this. This is fat plasma, and it's unusable. We can't use it neither in the transfusion nor in the fractionator to retrieve components. This must be thrown away. To compare this, plasma after a light, healthy breakfast, and one from a donor after a big, greasy breakfast. For a few years, we've been helping WOSP and Uric Osiak. The donors from Woodstock Festival are special. They come from all around the country for the rock concerts during the Woodstock Festival. On that occasion, they want to donate blood in our mobile donation centers. You can tell that they are very motivated. One time, a man from a far part of the country came to us to donate blood. It was after a few beers, so of course he couldn't do it. You can't donate blood with any traces of alcohol in your system. I told him, you can't do this right now, but come back tomorrow. You will be able to donate after 24 hours without alcohol from now. The next day he came back, and he was sober for 24 hours as promised. He donated blood and felt wonderful. What he was doing next at the festival, I don't know. Tell us about the myth that if you donate blood once, then you have to do it for the rest of your life. Well, it's just a myth told over by people who never had a chance to donate blood or find out more about it. Blood donors know very well that even if you take a break in donations for a few years, because there are people like that, who come back to us after a few years when they get a text reminder from us. So they come back and tell us every time that they felt excellent for all of these years. They're healthy, donate blood, and keep on going without any problems. Sometimes they even go back to donating blood systematically, but they don't feel worse physically because of it. There is no such thing as blood donation addiction, and there aren't any bad effects for your health if you donate regularly and are healthy. How often do you donate blood? As often as possible. What motivates you? I want to help other people. I might need this type of help in the future, and I know what goes around comes around. The other thing donors should know about is who needs blood. Usually, we think of a victim in an accident, or a patient waiting for an operation. These are the people we think about when thinking about blood donations. But we should also remember about people who are awaiting organ transplantation, or other patients waiting for bone marrow transplantation. We usually don't think of mothers with obstetric complications with very dangerous bleeding, which threatens the life of both mother and child. There is a great range of patients who need blood for their treatments. It is due to the progress of medicine. It is not true that the progress in the medical field means less blood is necessary. It's the other way around. The more specialized medical procedures are, the more blood is needed. We cannot synthesize this medicine, so we encourage as many people as possible to donate blood and save lives. I told you at the beginning that blood is life. I wasn't kidding. It can save someone's life, and it took only 6 minutes on a comfortable armchair. So really, you lose nothing, and you can help. As far as I know, I will get some chocolate for my blood. Yes, 8 bars of chocolate. 8 bars? Really? Yes, and other snacks and some juice. First time? No, but I came here a long time ago. You should eat half of a bar and drink some juice. It's Maya the Bee! And the chocolate is good or a cheap one? I'll check it myself. Ooh, it's the good one! Excellent, excellent. Have a nice day. My pleasure. It's really good. Honestly.
Hi there, you wonderful people, Szymon's here. If you want to know more about people from this material, click here. If you want to meet more extraordinary people, click here. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, click here. Okay, I'm just realizing that this might not be the best idea, but you can click somewhere here if you want to. Bye!